Wonder how much longer my carcass is gonna handle my spirit. I had this beard since I was in fucking first grade. Mr. Rayner, how you doing? It's good to see that you're back in the waking, walking world. You never realized how bad the shoe elf situation was. You highly appreciate the information. And the question was, if you grind up some Cheez-It snack crackers, would they make effective buckshot against the bastard elves? Yes. Well, yes and no. If you get close, yeah. Because Cheez-It, anything with cheese is to a shoe elf is heavier than like lead. It's like if you have like a pound of lead, or if you get a pound of cheese, that's worth 10 times its weight in lead to them, because for some reason, I don't know what the fuck it is, it escapes me, no one's here to explain it, we learned this from trial and error. It hits them and just explodes and still travels through them. So if you got, that's why a lot of times they'll line up like a chessboard, well, like a, you know, they'll one here, one there, one there, one there, you know, like space it, so that if they get hit, that's when they're on active march. If you catch them slipping, it's all over, because you can catch them in one cloud of manwich spray mist right behind them. He'll wipes them right out. Big. You saw how excited I was with the pan soot on my face after we hit them shoe elves. We hit a supply cart. It looked like they'd hooked some sort of beast, I don't know what the fuck it was, up to a semi-trailer truck, and they were dragging supplies down a dirt road like it was nothing. They had some hubcaps and car parts that they must have just stole off some cars on the way, and we went right over there and fucking hit them. Boom. It was gracious. So, Mr. Rayner, yes, cheese will work. Bang. What the fuck was that? Did you see them? Did you see them? False alarm, everything's alright. Bunch of hats went by the window. When hats go by the window, not a good sign, so you gotta be up. You know we're going to detention camps for this, right? That's the song of the camps. Save up your silverware, you're gonna need it. Alright, Dr. Lemmins, what are the current national defense conditions towards the shoe elf motherfuckers? Is there any chance to negotiate it? No truces. Ever. You saw the pictures. Oh wait, you haven't really, might not have seen it. Well, we're gonna get some pictures here soon. Fire up the Skowhegan Indian. We're going in. You wouldn't want to, don't ever. We do not negotiate with shoe elves. Silver Stargazer. The Cambodian shoe elves are the worst. They ain't got nothing to do with Cambodia as a country or a nation. It's the logistics of where they're coming from. And they originate like several miles beneath Cambodia. I'm talking like at least 50, 60 miles underneath Cambodia. Apparently the porthole is next to some sort of spring, and that they float through the spring to get out, and as soon as they're out, they know they ain't really got a place to return to, because the spring only flows one way. Apparently they've seen pictures of it through radar. It's a small, large coffee can size diameter portal next to a small spring, and it feeds out into the ocean, and they swim up, grab onto boats, anything they can, and they just go for broke. And they're all in it to win it. Unless you get, it's rare to find at least 5 or 6 to 10 Cambodia regional shoe elves together, because they're all renegade. They all will roll, unless they're on a mission to do it. Like if the Cambodian shoe elves come upon something, they'll amass on it with tact, and they'll just hammer out whatever. There's no jug band music with them ones. It's like mandolin type style music, but like they're cursed, because whenever they walk, it's like this mandolin music. It's backwards. You'll know it. And just get out, because there's nothing. Those are the ones you just run from. A couple things you keep a little garlic in your pocket. They despise garlic. It's the only thing they did you. If you see them around, you snap a clove in your hand, crush it up in your hand, put it back in your pocket, and that'll clear them out. You just instantly, it's like poof, black plague to them. But other than that, they're Cambodian shoe elves sometimes will link up with other factions of shoe elves, but a lot of the times they'll try to overthrow their own to take control the best they can. Canadian shoe elves are more dangerous because they naturally come in packs, and that's what makes their pack hunters. They just operate like that, 50-man teams at once. You see one hat, there are others. Cambodian shoe elves, it's different. You might catch a headband, a little bit of camo paint, and it's done for you. Next thing you know, you're on the ground, fishing through your own pockets, throwing your belongings everywhere. You might be pulling your stuff out of your backpack, dumping it, dancing all over it, lighting it on fire, go to the store and break in and yell your own name and shit and bang your head on the fucking cash register, and the cops come and get you, and they drag you off to some crazy place because they think you're nuts. Cambodian shoe elves, and they just hop out at will. Jail ain't nothing for them. They just hop from person to person's brain, just like wrecking the spot. Imagine that. You see how bad it is? They're infectious shoe elf. Canadian ones, they're not so bad, because if you're smart enough, you can see them coming, because one equals at least 20 or 30, sometimes 50. They're weird though, because there could be 200 of them, and they'll split into 50-50 groups, mathematical, and they form little shapes and stuff like the Romans and stuff, because I don't know who got the Roman textbooks to them. We think that there's people working on the inside, but yeah, Silver Stargazer, Cambodian shoe elves are the most dangerous. No, Tall Tree, Hill 7, Big Tree, Little Tree House, Tall Tree, Hill 7. Was this a just say no PSA? Pretty much, because fucking with drugs is a stupid choice. You fuck your life up. You'll have no chance at having anything real in life if you choose to do drugs. Your brain turns into fucking noodles. Come on, man. Think about it. Of course, I want everybody out there to stay off drugs. I want you to not get fucked up, to injure yourself and ruin your life and soil yourself up. Right. Stick to the legals. Things that are legal, you know what I mean? If you gotta go to the doctor because you're having problems, you do what the doc says. You want to seek a little bit better treatment, then you go ahead, do that. Get your little card for your medical whatever, and you do it as a man or a grown man or a grown woman would do it. You handle your medicine. If you want to pound a 40 ounce or have some beers, you better have done at least chores around the house or done a full day job of work, or you are drunk. So, and at which point, if you've done your chores and your work and stuff, drink until you shit yourself. Stay out the hospital now. If you're living alone or you don't have a significant other that is mature enough, then first couple sips, hide your keys, hook them to the dog's collar, and put them outside. Get wasted. Forget about the dog. Well, no, don't forget about your dog. That's probably not a good idea. But you get the point. Please drink responsibly. And stay the fuck off all those stupid shit. Don't put nothing up your nose. Don't inject anything into your arm. Or any shit like that, because that's bad news. Say no to drugs. Tall Tree Hill 7. This is not a gubernatorial promo. Gubernatorial 2004. No, because I'm not the president, nor could I probably do a good job like the presidents have done a good job. Grand job. Wonderful job. Where I love my presidents, I love America, but I taste dirt in my mouth when I wake up. Probably like a lot of other people in America are tasting a little dirt in their mouth when they wake up these days too. Well, the flavor of soil comes with being an American sometimes. You know, you just got to grip yourself by the sagiles, walk over to the refrigerator and declare that it's snack time. And throw that fucking fist real good into the contents of your refrigerator. Fish around, don't hurt your hand, don't break no glass. Grip a cold ginger ale and fucking smash it on your forehead. Crack it open, drink the contents. Because this is America. And like I have stated before, if you do not like America, put your head in the toilet, get a haircut, put your head in the toilet, and flush the motherfucker. Because you shouldn't be here. Alright. But the presidents, they do a good job. I like their style. A lot of people don't like our current president. I like our current president. He's an alright guy for most of the time. My president dresses nice. I actually, you know what? I like our president. President, he dresses good, and he's got a lot of stress on his shoulders dealing with a lot of people that are idiots. And he just gets in and says his shit.
Wait a minute. Who do you think our president is?
Is it Abe Lincoln?
No. Okay.
There you go. What happened? Abe Lincoln. Don't you try to tell me no fucked up shit. My blood pressure's gonna start going. Abe Lincoln?
Yeah, he got shot.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yep.
I just went fishing with the president the other day. Abe Lincoln. Where are you, Abe Lincoln? We got Gary to shave his head with a brick, and I had made a bet with Vomit Tidal Wave that for, what was it, $50 and Sears Roebuck corduroy jacket. That is now mine. I will be taking custody of that by the time I leave here. Whether you guys see it or not, I got the $50 and the corduroy jacket. I'm making him go to the ATM. I got Calumet Club status. Kasky, my man, what up? That's a nice truck you got back there in the picture. What kind of truck is that? I don't give a shit. That truck rules. Would look like we could drive right into the country store, right through the side of the country store with that truck in your picture. I like that truck. Woohoo on the truck. Is your old lady sitting in the truck? I am not a shoe elf incognito. I've just, in order to survive war, you got to become war, like I said in the thing, and that's it. You gotta, if I fought the shoe elves for so long, look, I have no neck. Look at that. Greg Lemmins, no neck. Gargamel on him. Boom. Cheez-Its. What's up, Bad Brain Prep? My man, how you doing? You look rugged in the thing there, like you're gonna take a can of beans and just crunch the can of beans into a bowl and eat it with a spoon. Yes, Bad Brain Prep, you're rugged. And you ask, I'm a national, you said Greg is a national treasure. He should be guarded 23 hours a day and have 1 hour a day to battle evil shoe elves so he can keep his skills sharpened. Well, in this game, my brother, if you ain't sharp, then the shoe elves already got you in the garage. And it's done, I know you're sharp. You survived. Those with beards, they know. Shoe elves despise a bearded man because they know that at more than one time in his existence he has gone toe-to-toe with battalions of shoe elves. You don't get the beard from not throwing down with shoe elves. And that's the way of things. I do say it like it is, man, and I try to do that for y'all guys because I know a lot of people, they ain't going to get up on the mic and start babbling some garment Renaissance type Wimbledon Banwich speech, Vomit Tidal Wave, my man, how you doing? Again, you wrote there on the reply, he should be kept in a vault that 3 wise men from different ends of the world, knowing one symbol and the combination each can open, only in times of extreme world peril. My wife has all 3 symbols, and my wife is all 3 wise men. and I'm locked down 9 times out of 10, and she does a good job. My wife beat me up once pretty good. Don't ride the wise horse. If you want to ride. Because I was getting lippy. All you married men understand this. I had to go to the bathroom last week. I had to call the ambulance. A pineapple came out. I don't know when I ate one, but that and the 5 pounds of meal that they find when they, take you to the hospital when you die, that came out right behind the pineapple.